From the studios of Chillicothe High School, this is your CAVS News Show.
Hello, I'm R.A. Perkins.
And I'm Glenn Mitchell with your CAVS News Show.
Prom is this weekend at the CHS cafeteria. Then shortly follows after prom in the CHS gyms. Grand March will be in the CHS gym from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Prom will be from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. And after prom will last from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m.
We here at CAVS News hope that all students and staff that attend prom make great memories and that all the students make good choices. Speaking of prom night decisions, let's go to William Holmes with a special prom-related Did You Know?
Thanks, guys. Hi, I'm William Holmes, filling in for Anthony Polakowski this week. Well, since it's prom time, I think we should talk about a more serious issue. Impaired driving is something we've all heard about, and some have experienced in one way or another. Driving while under the influence is something many people need to know about, so I have 10 important facts about impaired driving. Impairment is not reliant on the type of alcohol consumed, rather the number of drinks over a certain amount of time. Despite myths and misconceptions, coffee, a cold shower, or exercise will not make a person more sober, only time will. On average, a drunk driver will drive 80 times under the influence before their first arrest. Every 53 minutes in America, someone is killed in a drunk driving accident. That equates to 27 people every day. Offer to be your parents' designated driver to ensure that everyone gets home safe. For drivers under 21, the U.S. has a no-tolerance policy that does not allow alcohol to be in the blood system while behind the wheel. The consequences could include expensive fines, loss of license, or jail. Every 90 seconds, someone is injured from a drunk driving accident. In 2011, 9,878 people were victims of drunk drivers. Between 50 to 75% of the people who have had their license revoked due to driving under the influence continue to drive illegally without their license. Traffic accidents are the leading cause of death for teens, and roughly 1/3 of these accidents involve alcohol or another substance. Thanks to having law enforcement around, driving under the influence since 1980, the fatality rate of drunk driving has been cut by 50%. Kids and teens who get involved with alcohol at a young age are 7 times more likely to be involved in an alcohol-related incident in their lives. That's all I have for this week. Now back to the guys in the studio. Stay safe, Chillicothe.
Thanks, William. Earlier this semester, the students of CHS were given their very own Chromebook. CHS hopes that the Chromebooks will revolutionize the way that teachers teach their material. Elise Jones and Magi Snyder caught up with some of our students and teachers to get their reactions on the new Chromebooks.
At the beginning of this semester, we received our new Chromebooks, and we interviewed some students and teachers about what they thought of them.
I think it's a step in the right direction for our school district, and properly preparing Chillicothe High School students as 21st century learners.
I actually really like using them in class. I found that having students turn in documents via Google Docs and to be able to share documents with students on Google Docs has really reduced the amount of paper that we have to copy and sort of almost waste in making.
Chromebooks are really easy to use, and they're portable, and they allow you more access to a lot more stuff.
Also, a good way to chat with your friends, or if you miss class to still be there is Google Hangouts.
I use my Chromebook quite often to communicate via Google Docs, Google Spreadsheets, Google Hangouts with my staff members as well as district administration.
What I do mostly on my Chromebook when I'm in and out of school is say I missed a day or something, I check my email to see if my teachers have sent me anything.
I have gotten into the habit of sending students videos home and maybe some note slides if they're absent to get ready for the next day.
So we asked students and teachers if they think we'll be able to keep the Chromebooks throughout the years or if they will reclaim them.
I think they'll last, because I think once kids realize how much they can help, they won't take advantage of them and break them.
The plan is for the one-to-one initiative plan that we instituted here in the Chillicothe City School District and for Chillicothe High School is a 4-year plan. So when a student gets a Chromebook, they get in their freshman year, and that'll be their device for 4 years.
Speaking of all things technological, my buddies over at C&G just put together a new segment where they talk about some of the hot new games that have just been released. If you're into Mortal Kombat or into Killing Floor, you won't want to miss out on this.
I'm Marcus Conrad.
And I'm Olivia Ray.
Showtime!
This week in C&G, we will be talking about Mortal Kombat X and Killing Floor 2.
Mortal Kombat X is the 10th main installment in the Mortal Kombat series and was released on April 14, 2015.
Mortal Kombat X can be played on the PS4, Xbox 360, PS3, and the Xbox One platforms.
Mortal Kombat X combines a cinematic presentation with new gameplay to result in the most intense of the Mortal Kombat battle series.
For the first time, players can choose from multiple variations of the characters.
This game has been known for being a global fight for video game supremacy. It is also the reason that ESRB was made due to the nasty fatalities, brutalities, animalities, and arikaris.
But not everything in MK is bad. I mean, there are babalities and friendship.
Which are way better than fatalities if you like turning people into babies and giving them little scorpion dolls.
Killing Floor 2 is an upcoming first-person shooter video game developed by Tripwire Interactive.
Killing Floor 2 is a continuation of Killing Floor, which was originally developed as an Unreal Tournament mod in 2005.
Killing Floor 2 will be released on April 21st, 2015 and will be available for the PS4, Microsoft Windows, and the GNU Linux.
Killing Floor 2 can be played alone or cooperatively with up to 6 friends.
Gameplay consists of players fighting through waves of zombie-like specimens known as Zeds.
Players are equipped with melee weapons and firearms used to kill enemies, a healing syringe used to heal themselves and teammates, and a welder used to block entrances and exits.
Once a player dies, they will not respawn until the end of the current wave. The mission has failed if all players are dead simultaneously.
As waves pass, the enemy count will increase and different enemy types are introduced, with the final wave culminating in a boss fight.
That kind of sounds fun, but I think that's all the time that we have for this week. I'm Marcus Conrad.
And I'm Olivia Ray.
Game Night Pros, Chillicothe.
Before we wrap up today, we at CAVS News want to remind all CHA seniors that scholarship graduation and transcript information is still available in the CHS guidance office. Anyone who hasn't checked in the guidance should report their ASAP.
That's all for this week. I'm Myra Perkins.
And I'm Glenn Mitchell. Have a great prom weekend, Chillicothe.